Hey there, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back to OBERES GLANTAL. Happy Thursday to you all. Good to have you back. I am just taking the soybeans that we harvested on field one. Field one, I believe it was field one. Yes, the one that we bought and then we harvested and going to sell because of the good price of soybeans. So let's bring this up here and let's see how much we get. Then I'm going to turn around and sell field one. Next on the plate, come on, Ford, make it up the hill. Next on the plate is going to be harvesting the soybeans we have in our own field, field 3. The Canola combine is up at the dealership. We had some service work done on that, got that all spick and span, got it all running top notch. So we are ready to go with the soybeans on field 3. The other thing we have been doing is doing a lot of baling over on field 20. Where we had the oats. So we have got numerous amounts of straw bales over on that field. So we will need to get them collected and then decide what to do with them. So let's just see here what we get. This should be a pretty good penny. I do have to say so. I had what, almost 19,000, so about 38,000 bucks off of that. That is not too shabby. I can live with that. I am happy and I am content. So as soon as this sells, we're gonna go in, we're gonna turn around and we're gonna sell field 1. That money will go to pay off the bank. So we had, yeah, holy moly, 43,000. That is not too bad at all. So what did the price of soybeans go down? Oh, they're still at 21.68. The great demand is gone though for some reason, but they're still at 21.68. So let's go in here. Field 1, that's the one that we, whoops, I need lands here. That's the one that we bought. So 285,000. We need them. We don't need that kind of money yet. So 285 for that. So now we can turn around and repay a bunch here. We should. Like I said, I set a limit for myself at 600,000. I don't mind going over for stuff like that because you just turn around and pay it back. So there we maxed out there. So I'm going to go all the way back down to, yeah, how much money do I need? 535? Yeah, we'll stick with there. That sounds okay. Everything should be good to go for a little bit. So what I'm going to do is take this tractor and tipper over to field 3, just right up the hill here. And we'll get that ready to go for the soybean harvest there. Then I'm going to turn around and get to the dealership somehow. Maybe a long walk. I don't know, call Uber, and get over there and pick up the combine from the dealership. That was not too bad as far as repair expenses go. I think between the header and the combine, under $1,000. So it wasn't anything astronomical by any means. But we'll get that. We'll bring that over to field 3. And by that time, maybe Nat will be ready to combine again. She took taking a little break. Nothing wrong with that. You got to take a break now and then. And then the straw bales, we'll have to figure out how much straw bales we need. I am going to take a bunch to the Spa and Oink farm, and then I'm going to take some to the horse farm as well. So we'll just park this here in the grass. That'll be good there, all ready to go. And we can get this field combined and wrapped up. This is not going to take very long. Should be pretty easy. So once we get this done, all our fields are done except the corn. Couple interesting tidbits that I want to share with you concerning the video from last time. I did the experiment with selling the silage. And here's the thing that is kind of interesting. When you go into the store, and I didn't realize this. I got to be honest with you until it was pointed out to me. But there is no BGA here listed. Well, that's because we don't own the BGA. But if we bought the BGA, it pops up here. And I did that, and maybe I'll put the picture up here if I still have it. I'll put the picture up here, and you can see where the BGA is. But the BGA price for silage, if I scrolled over to where it says silage, you had $259 at the barn. The BGA was right in here. The BGA price for silage was like 300 something. I mean, it was terrible. Not even close to being the RWZ price that This is the best one. So a big thanks to Phil. Phil, I appreciate your comment. He pointed out also, too, the trouble that I was having is that the trigger for the BGA is like 100 feet in the air. And I'm not smart enough yet to go in and edit that and change it back down. So I sincerely appreciate your comment, Phil. That was great. And also, Tyler, thank you very much for your comment that reminding me that it's not going to show up unless it is owned. So with that said, there's no sense buying the BGA because the price is not even close to being what it is RWZ. So I am going to forget the BGA. I can save the money. I am going to put in a silage bunker at the farm. We'll have to do some figuring there and get that worked out. But, take a brief breath. But in the long run, we're sitting pretty good. I'm going to run over to the dealership, get a ride, run over. Maybe I can flag somebody down here. Anybody? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Nope, nobody. And get the combine. This is not taking me very long, so I thought just for the heck of it, I will just wrap this up real quick. Not bad yield on this one. Man, I wish field number 1 had this kind of yield. We did a pretty good job with this field. 7,400 liters so far. Very small field. Should make a pretty good payday. Now, I was looking at silage bunkers, excuse me. If I went with a just a closed end, you know, one that you'd have to back into just with an open one end, $15,000 is not bad. The other ones are up in the you know, $25,000, $30,000, $40,000 range. So just for the sake of that lack of money, I think it might be wise enough for us to just get that kind of bunker. I think I have a pretty good spot where I want it to go. Save the top part of that cow half for some future development, but just enabled us to have something ready so we can combine that corn, thrash that corn, silage that corn, and put it into our bunker, and then we have it for future use and then for selling. Should make some pretty decent money. Now we do have to lease a combine or a forage harvester as well. So we do have that expense, you know, $6,500 in the bank plus whatever we're going to get from this, $17,000, $18,000, I suppose. Not too bad. I mean, it is what it is. So if we got, you know, 15, 21,000, so we'll only have 21,000. So we are kind of low on the cash front. We do have a little room to play with in our loan. We do have 65,000 to play with there, so we can get some if we need to. I really don't want to. If we look, otherwise, we only have we have a lot of sugar beets. I thought we had more than that. We only have 18,000. Oh, we only have 18,655. Yeah, and then we have 12,400 of canola, 8,000. Excuse me very much. 8,000 of wheat. So we don't have much as far to sell there. We do have some eggs. I'm going to turn the combine off. I'm going to leave it there. We'll have to get that later, maybe after a while. But let's take this up. Let's get rid of this. And then this thing, I suppose, that's the other question, is do we haul all the chaff in this in this tipper trailer? I'll use the case. I mean, I'll switch to the case tractor, a little more horsepower, a little more oomph. But do we just use this thing? I mean, it's going to take that's a lot of loads, man. A lot of loads. The other thing I can do is lease a trailer. I suppose I can just lease one. Shouldn't be that much. A forage harvester and a trailer, that might be the best bet. Because I'm not going to get anything near what I want from this trailer. I mean, as used as it is and as small as it is, not that big of a demand. So, like I said, I'm not going to get much out of it. We might as well just hold on to it and call her good. Eventually, I would like to upgrade a tipper trailer. Something with a little bit more capacity would be nice. But then again, we haven't had that many yields. I mean, the only time it's going to come in handy now is with the chaff into the silage bunker. But we'll go from there. Let's just see what we get for this. Ooh, darn near from the stop sign. I have that problem lately. Now, I don't want this thing to tip out. I want it to tip out, let's see, grain door. There you go. Let's try that. There, that's a heck of a lot easier. So we're gonna get, look at that, not too shabby, 16,490. So we have $23,000 in the bank. The bunker's gonna cost us 15 minus maybe a couple thousand too of landscaping, terraforming. Yeah, so, well, one thing, we have the bales too. So let's go do the bales. Let's get them done. Let's figure out how much we need to keep, and then the rest we can sell. Maybe we can make a little money off sale bales. Make a little money off the straw bales as well. I think we have plenty of straw bales. But I'm gonna get this back to the farm, and then I will see you over on the field. Come on, Ford. Back at the farm, here's what I'm thinking. We have 4 silage bunkers. 15,000 for the small one. I wish they told you how many liters it held. 25, 45, then of course doubles, 30, 50, 90, expensive. There is this one here, the bunker, 15,000 bucks. So if I bought this one, where am I now? Why am I way over here? Why does it do that? It takes you back to certain places. That's okay, though. We'll get back here to the farm. Here's what I'm thinking about doing. Putting it right here. Nice flat level spot that I've already leveled off. So we could put this bunker right in here, backing up to this shed. Nope, not that way. So this might work for a bunker. And then that top part up there we can save for future necessities, you could say. And this is easy access here. 15,000 bucks. I could go over a little bit to make room for stuff there along the side if I had to. So we're gonna do that. So there's 15,000 bucks for that bunker. I don't know how much. You know, it'd be interesting to see how much. We'll look at it. How much it holds. It doesn't look huge by any means. Let's just climb the rock. Take a little shortcut to the backside here. There we go. We do have 6, 8 straw bales there. I kind of like it though. I mean, it kind of fits in here. You know what I mean? Kind of a different style. I kind of like it. I hope it works out good. But we can fill this puppy up. Hopefully we can fill the puppy up. That'd be nice. But that is right there for us now. So I think that'll work out pretty darn good. Cows. We're slowly getting better at getting ready for cows. We still have ways to go here yet, but let's just climb down. So what I'm going to do now, through the bushes, I'm going to grab the case tractor over here. We're going to hook up to the bale trailer, and then we'll head down across the road here to field 20, where our oats were and all the bales. And we'll get busy with that. Let's see, we have 8 bales here. So how many bales? Do you think I need 1 load at each place? Would that be suffice, you think? Whoa, I almost went crashing into the loft. 8 bales apiece, so that would be 16 bales here at the cows. And then, of course, horses. But they already have some, so another 12 bales should be plenty good there. Plus another 12 bales at the pig. I think that's a darn good start. I don't think that we're going to go through all that much straw. The only way we're going to go through a bunch of straw is with total mixed ration. I kind of forgot about that. Maybe I should bring 2 loads here. Just, where am I going? I want to go down, not here. So yeah, so I think I'll do that. I'll bring 2 loads here, and then 1 at the horses and 1 at the pigs, and that should be sufficient. I think I still have 3 rows left to bale, but that's not going to take me very long at all. I mean, that'll go by super fast. Super fast. So, let's get on that and get that done, and then whatever's left over, we will sell. The straw bales we will sell, and hopefully that'll bring in a little bit of extra money. If we have extra bales, it is, but I think we have a lot of bales down here. A little extra money to help pay for the forage harvester, and then, you know, tipper trailer issues that we are going to have. Oh yeah, you still have 3 passes there left. That's okay. right, there's 12. We might as well go up this way. We'll take one to the Bon Oink farm and one to the horse farm. We'll drop off one load each there. We'll see what we have left over after that. Otherwise, I think it'll work out okay. I think we'll be okay there. If we make a few extra bucks here on the bales, that's fine then too. Fine with me. The evening is setting upon us here on OBERES GLANTAL. Made a couple of decisions. I did get all the bales picked up and got them transported. I got one load to the Bon Oink farm. I got one load to the horse farm, and the rest I put up here by the cows. There wasn't that many left over after I got all that done, but that is all done and picked up and put away. So that is good. It's getting into the evening time. And I was talking to Nat and thinking, you know, what are we going to do? We don't want to start the corn harvest in the evening, so we're going to wait until the morning to do that. But I thought we needed some money. I figured it out to lease a forage harvester with a forage header, about $19,000 So that's a good chunk of change. So I figured, how are we going to make some money in order to lease that stuff? And what we came up with is field number 6 over here by the horse farm, right across from the dealership, had a good field of canola in it. And the farmer made an agreement to harvest that for him. He hard times, you know, all kinds of stuff. And so we, it's kind of one of those it's a flipping field, to be honest with you. I'm kind of torn on the fact of flipping fields. I mean, it's a good way to make money, that's for sure. So with the canola in there, I am hoping that we are going to make $20,000 off of field 6. The good yield so far. Nat has got one full hopper already, and I don't think about halfway through. So that should be at least 20,000 liters, and canola is slightly over $1,000 per 1,000 liters. So, you know, 2 hoppers, that's 20,000. That pays for the forage harvester and the header. Now we do have the expensive combine in it. I understand that, but hey, instead of borrowing money, it's a good option for us. So, being that the straw bales, we didn't end up with as many as I thought we had. I mean, I was pretty sure that we were going to have some extra, but it's not the way it turned out. I mean, we do have, you know, we had probably 12 extra, but the price of straw bales is not real high, so what's the point of selling 12 straw bales? Might as well just keep it on hand. I did have a few stacking the bales. I think stacking them 12 high is just a little bit too high. They get a little wobbly and sometimes they fall down. So I lost a few bales over the horse paddock fence, and then I lost a few behind the shed up here by the cow barn. So I'll have to fetch them eventually. But this is a pretty decent sized field. Nice, good canola in here. Oilseed rape for some. And like I said, full hopper already. So that's not too shabby. So we should be able to make the money off this field, and we'll get it turned around. That's kind of where we're going to end up for this evening. Just because I don't want to start corn harvest here at night. We'll do that first thing tomorrow morning. I have considered, to be honest with you, getting rid of this trailer. And the only other option I can see is, if I go into the online catalog, is a Joskin. Because right now, this is what we have. 21,000 liter, 27,000 new. I don't know what we're going to get for ours. The Joskin is 35,000. 10,000 more liters, which would be, you know, not too shabby of a deal. I don't know. Let's just see right off the top of the bat here, if they will give us a, 18.7, maybe a little more if we brought it in there. So, you know, let's say we got 20, so we still need an extra $15,000 to upgrade our tipper trailer. And I just don't know, you know, I don't want to borrow it. We're going to be maxed out. We might have a little leeway in there. This field here is 110,000. So what do we owe standing right now? Yeah, so we owe 640. So we're only 40,000 over our cap. So I do have room in our credit limit there to do that. So we might end up doing that by tomorrow, trading in this tipper trailer as Nat's going to drive through the canola in preparation. That's okay, Nat. You do whatever you want. You are a super Lego gamer. But yeah, so we'll get this done. I think, I don't know, I might have the 2 trips, but I'm, you know, like I said, canola right now at the garden center, $1,080. So, you know, that's 20,000. So that's not too shabby. We should be able to do pretty good with that. But we're going to finish this up real quick, and then we'll see how late it gets and get this canola sold, and then maybe make a game plan, order some equipment for tomorrow's corn harvest into the silage bunker. We'll be able to check out that silage bunker, and hopefully everything works just fine and dandy with that, and we'll haul that in there, and we'll get that ready to go, because we have talked about this before, not to keep opening up the menu here, but silage, and you can see right now at the RWZ 853, so we're going to keep an eye on that. And of course, like I said, the barn is crap price and the BJ was crap price, so the RWZ is paying the best for silage, so we're just going to take advantage of that. How we're going to get it down there, see, then yeah, we'll have to talk about that too. Well, that's after it gets filled, compacted, fermented, and then we can worry about how we're going to transport it, either conveyors or loading wagon or some sort, but we can figure that out. But I'll check back with you here after we finish this field, and we'll see how we made out, and then be ready to go for tomorrow morning. This is actually turning out better than I had planned. The hopper should be about full when we get there, so that would probably, well, we can get this full, so that's 21,000 liters in this trailer. So that's 21,000 liters, or 21,000 bucks in the bank. So that turned out pretty good here. Come on there, Nat. Put out your auger. Let's get unloaded. Oh, I gotta catch up. Kind of hard to see here. There we go. So we'll get this tipper trailer full. Then we'll get it down to the garden center, and I can't see. There we go. That's better. Then we will get it sold, and we'll see how we end up. 21,000 bucks. And then I don't know if we're going to sell the rest of this canola or if we should store it down at the pig farm for future use. We'll see how much we end up with. I mean, if it's another full hopper, we'll probably sell it, but anything less than a full hopper, we'll probably just keep it, and we'll be good to go. So once this empties out here and fills our tipper trailer, head down to the garden center, sell it, and then we'll finish this field, and I'm going to turn around and sell it tonight, and then pay off the debt, because if we don't, then we will have interest accrued overnight, but if we take it down, we won't have as much interest accrued. So look at that, almost a full hopper. That is absolutely fabulous. That worked out pretty darn good there, I do have to say. What the heck happened there? My tractor just stopped for some reason. Let's see. I want to go out this corner here. Look out, Nat. I'm gonna kind of squeeze by you here real quick. Watch out for the tree there. Careful. There we go. Get down to the garden center. Oh, that's a little bump. That would be a nice field to have. I think down the road I would like to have this field. That'd be a good field for oats, just to raise oats on right next to the horse farm there. Yeah, that would be. Whoa, gee, jeepers creepers. Tractor, are you okay, tractor? Oh, you need a little bit of repair work too, don't you? Which is an interesting thing, because I've noticed, and I don't think there's any correlation, but you know, the repair to your combine, for example, it just seems like I'm getting higher yields when the combine is fully repaired compared to when it is in dire need of repair. Kind of interesting how that works. That's interesting. But tomorrow, then we'll start. I talked to Kramer's down there at the dealership. They have a Krone 580, I think, which is the how do you say, the least expensive to lease, if that makes any sense. So we'll probably go with that, and then we'll have to double check and see. You know what? Thinking about it now, I could sell the rest of that canola and put that towards a new tipper trailer. I could do that too. But it's all going to depend on how much we end up with there. If we, like I said, if we end up with a full hopper, I'll sell it. Anything less than a full hopper, I will bring down to the pig farm, and we will take care of that. No problem whatsoever. So this should be about 20,000 bucks. $20,000. Because of course, oh crap, I forgot about that. Because of course we are gonna have some costs overnight. Yeah, so I forgot about that too. We will have that. But we should have some income from our radio tower. I haven't been keeping track of that to see how much income we're getting from that. $21,865. That is absolutely fabulous. That is outstanding. So that there takes care of the leasing costs for the harvester and the header. So that worked out pretty good. But anyways, Natalie and I are going to finish this up. We'll have this field done. We'll sell it. We'll turn around and pay off the bank for what we can. And then tomorrow morning, we're going to get busy bright and early with corn harvest. So it'll be interesting to see what we end up with overnight. It'll also be interesting to see how the crew. We hired a crew. Yes, we did. I forgot to tell you this. We hired a crew to come in, a horse management company that deals with horses. So they are going to be in charge of, under Natalie's supervision, of course, the horses. So take care of our horses. They do, you know, the grooming stuff, and they do some training. So stuff like that. So that's pretty interesting. We'll have to see when they come in tonight and how they do it. They do it at night for some reason. I don't know why. Interesting. But anyways, we will leave it there for today. You all have a fabulous rest of your Thursday. Hope it's going well so far, and we will see you here bright and early in the morning for the beginning of the corn harvest. But yeah, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Have a great day, and as always, keep them between the ditches, everybody. So long.